Hello, ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 5 of our From Scratch raid series. If you guys want to join the challenge, do not forget you can download the raid completely for free by checking the link in my description or scan the QR code. But also, you will be receiving 2 epic champions. One is going to be Taguar and one's gonna be Ugo. And on top of that, after 7 days of playing, you'll get a legendary champion Alice, and all of those will be a great way to help you progress through raid. And do not forget to grab the Sun Wukong as well by entering the promo code Monkey King. We are starting this episode off immediately right after we have just finished a normal campaign. I haven't pulled any of the shards just yet, so we got 2 void shards, 2 ancient shards, and quite a lot of mystery shards. I'm holding on to those because I don't want to get baited into leveling other champions. My goal is to max out Kale as fast as possible. And that will most likely include me purchasing masteries with diamonds as well in the very near future. However, the goal at the very start of this episode is to push the hard campaign. In hard campaign, we can get slightly better rewards, but also if we manage to 3-star everything, we can get ourselves a sacred shard. Currently, there is a sacred shard boost ongoing for the next 12 more hours. So my goal is to try and push through this entire hard campaign in the next, well, less than 12 hours, and then opening this sacred shard. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of that in this video, but I'm going to try and do the best that I can. As I'm pushing through this content, I'm also leveling my other epic champions all the way to 40, whenever the area allows me to do so. But for now, let's take a look where the next bottleneck is going to be. One thing that I really want to do is upgrade these gauntlets to level 16. However, the unfortunate thing is the fact that there is no artifact event going on right now. So I'm going to start and try to push as far as I can without doing that. But if I have to, then, well, we'll lose a little bit of money and we'll get it done. I've already 3-starred the first stage. I'm now in the process of finishing the second stage as well. Oh, that got very close. I almost lost Ugo there. Speed helmet, I'm actually gonna keep that. And that is stage 2, completed. That is stage 3 hard boss. Let's take a look. No problem whatsoever. We're gonna keep on trying to finish every single stage. This will definitely take a bit of time, but I think it's gonna be worth it. The very next stage was no problem at all, even on hard. So we have now 3-starred stage 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna be moving on to 5, but we get a 3-day XP boost. We're absolutely going to claim that. And let's keep on pushing. Oh, I barely cleared it, but I didn't manage to 3-star it. So because I didn't manage to 3-star it, we just change this guy with that guy. And we go again, and I should be able to 3-star it now. Oh, that is getting very close. But I managed to do it. Very cool. I will keep the 4-star accuracy because accuracy could be a fairly useful set. I don't think I'll ever end up using this, but that's fine. Let's start working on stage 6. I think we'll make it. Just barely. There it is. Stage 7. Actually, I think that was stage 6 is now fully completed. I can now claim more silver, a lot more gems, and 2 ancient shards as well. Now there's an argument to just pop open the ancient shards, but I don't know if I should. 150,000 more silver, 75 more gems. And this is where I'm hitting a first dilemma. I thought it is a good idea to unlock gem mine of the start. But if you think how long it will take just for me to repay these 500 gems, it's gonna take a very long time. It takes 1 day for 5 gems. So in 100 days, that's 500 gems. That's 3 months right there. So because of that, I don't think I'm unlocking mine anytime soon. Taking a very quick look at the events right now, we also get a couple of skill tomes. I do feel like I started playing Raid at a slightly inconvenient time. All of these events are ending in 15 hours. I just started playing yesterday, to put it in perspective. But I would absolutely love to reach at least these fragments for Sabitha. Or even better would be this rank 4 chicken. That would really speed up our process to tier 6 Kale. But anyways, we got no time to lose. Let's go back and start clearing stage 7. All the way up to 26. One of the next goals I'm looking forward to is level 40, because at that point I can unlock the Doom Tower. But for now that seems like quite a little bit of time away. I am struggling a little bit clearing this, so I'm just gonna start using Taguar all the way through. He has a little bit of a better gear on him. So let's see if I can 3-star this a little bit easier now. No trouble clearing the boss of this stage either. And we are now on to stage 8. Only 4 more stages to go until we get our very first yellow crystal. Alright, this stage is proving to be a little bit challenging. But let's see if this is enough to beat it. Oh, that's mildly unfortunate, I'd say. Okay. With a little bit of luck, I'd say we managed to beat this. But yeah, it is definitely getting harder and harder, at least with my gear right now. Alright, let's take a look at the boss fight. Are we going to be strong enough? I think it's looking to be quite simple. He does heal quite a bit, but not nearly enough for me to be unable to defeat him. There it is. That's gonna be only 3 more stages to clear until we are done for now. Alright, boss time. Let's take a look. That didn't feel too bad. I think we'll be alright. So with that, we now only have 2 more stages to take care of. I hope I'm strong enough to complete it, so I can open our very first yellow crystal. I thought this day would never come, but I'm currently too weak to keep progressing, so the first rule of business is let's upgrade these gauntlets all the way to level 16. If it lands on speed is good, attack percentage is good, but the reason why we're doing this is to get more critical rate. Or actually, I think I'll even get a new substat, so let's take a look. How expensive was that? Almost 1,800,000. And we get a little bit of attack, but most importantly, we got a bunch of crit. And we now are not quite at a 100% crit rate yet, but very close to it. So that should definitely help a little bit. I was also able to just claim that Lizardman Amulet. We're gonna take a look if I can use it on any of the champions. 175,000 silver, 75 more gems, and another 3 skill tome books. And as you can see, everything is 3-starred, but it is time to hopefully work through this. I'm actually struggling a little bit here, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I could progress with a little bit of RNG, and I'm gonna give it a couple of more shots, because I would really not want to waste too much silver to upgrade more gear pieces, but I feel like I have to upgrade at least 1 more piece, which is just, silver going, man. Silver is gonna be very hard resource to get, and I don't want to spend it on leveling these low tier items. But all of these pieces are decent. They are HP percentage, their defense percentage, and they also have decent substats. I think the gloves probably have the best possible substats for me because of defense and accuracy. So let's just see if I level this to 16. This is painful, just close your eyes, it's fine. There goes 800k. We get crit rate though, which is, I mean, it's 2%, right? It's nothing too crazy. But most importantly, we get a bunch more HP percentage. Maybe this is enough for me to clear this stage. Let's take a look. Oh, and in the process, Archael is now level 50, 5 stars, 5 times ascended. So it is soon going to be time to start working on him getting 60. I do want to reach stage 12 before I start farming that though, because I do believe that's gonna be a little bit more efficient. Alright, that's usually where I get killed, but now my guy is full HP after I've upgraded that item, so let's take a look. I do believe I'm probably okay just casting the shield here. This is usually my revive spell. But yeah, it's crazy that 1 item piece makes me so much tankier, by the way. It's absolutely ridiculous. Kale is still kind of holding on. And Kale is still absolutely holding on. Okay, so I don't know if that change in that 1 item was the reason why I was able to do it this time, but I tried it 3 times and I failed. And now my guy is much more tankier and I was able to go through it. Interesting. Let's hopefully not encounter too many more roadblocks like that, because I really want to reach the final stage of the hard tier. The moment of truth. Are we strong enough? I think we're strong enough for this boss, so we made it through our very first bottleneck, I'd say. And there it is, we've gone and done it. Beautiful. Stage 11, let's see if we're strong enough. Oh, this might end up being bad. I do have revives, but that's bad. Okay, I might have a trouble with this. Or it might be something as simple as just needing to level up one more item, because as you can see, they are all red when I attack them, meaning they are all stronger affinity against the champions that I'm using. That's why I'm struggling with this final boss fight. But maybe I'm tanky enough to where I can get another res out. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, definitely not. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if it doesn't work, we have to upgrade more items. What I will try to do right now is utilize shield before I actually utilize the revive. He's taking most of the aggro right now. If I could just somehow... That's bad. Okay, so I can't do it. Now this guy died. When I say I can't do it, I mean I can't do it with 2 champions, which would then result in me getting a 3-star. I noticed that on my Kale, I'm using a pretty mediocre weapon and a somewhat mediocre shield as well. I was wondering if maybe I should use this Divine Offense, because I happen to have exactly the shield and the weapon, and I get 15% bonus attack and 50% HP self-shield for 3 turns, which I think could help me out quite tremendously. I'll go ahead and upgrade them to level 12 for now, and I get attack percentage and speed on the weapon, which is pretty good. If I could get crit rate here would be really good. Okay, speed and crit rate, honestly not too bad for now. I think it's gonna be better than what I'm using at the moment. We have to spend a little bit of money changing the gear, but I think it is going to help us out. Let's try it out one more time. Are we strong enough this time? This is the problem, because it locks me from using abilities. Yeah, I'm definitely not strong enough to 3-star this right now. But what I can do is I can bring some more champions and just progress through this stage and then use the later stages to level up Kale. I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. So now we basically have a whole extra character. It should make this a little bit easier. And there it is, defeated, but only for 1 star, which is not ideal. However, I can now access stage 12 hard, which was basically the goal for me to reach. I want to reach stage 6 or stage 3, I believe. Those 2 are the best to farm. Okay, I'm at the boss right now. It's looking a bit rough. It's looking very rough. What was that spell even? Well, we gotta level up for losing. Nice. Alright, let's analyze where we're at right now. Okay, so currently we are missing stage 7 of the very last part, and we are missing stage 7 of the hallowed halls as well, and then we would receive the sacred shard. We have 9 hours left. But I can get some gems here. I'm starting to think that if I can get enough gems to where I can buy masteries, because this creates your character a lot stronger. I was actually doing a fair bit of research, and it is very recommended to just get all the scrolls through 800 diamonds for your starter champ. So I think that's gonna be my goal, but I need to somehow find a way to get 30 diamonds to make it happen. If I train my champions up, I can see I will be getting some gems right here, and I need to train my champions up regardless. So I think this is the part that I'm gonna be doing now. Let's fully lock in and actually grind up the Kale level 60. I'm doing my daily faction wars right now, and I wonder if my Kale is actually strong enough to defeat the boss now that he's level 50. But the way this is going, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, very interesting. Can't do the stage 7 yet, but I can do stage 6 somewhat consistently. I don't have enough Dark Elf champions to where I can get more stars, I don't think. I guess I could try if I manage to one-hit everything. Maybe I can do it, let's take a look. Okay, I can do at least 3-star the first stage without leveling up anything, I guess. Okay. That's not the worst. I don't suspect I'd be able to do more than that though. I just finished watching another video, so I'm 100% committed about the masteries that I will put on the Kale. However, the one thing I didn't think about is what if I push through the last stage of the hard campaign and see if maybe in the brutal campaign I can start getting some diamonds. I'm only missing like 20, so I think I can make it happen. Alright, and there it is with 3 champions. This is in fact much easier. And I'm now just missing those 4 stars from the last 2 stages. But if I go into Brutal, 30 stars is what I need in order to get some diamonds. Let's see how hard this is. My very first Brutal boss of the first stage. This honestly was much easier than hard but later stages of the previous thing. So let's take a look if we are... Yeah, we are almost at the diamond. So let's just go to the sewage and let's see if we get enough diamonds to get our masteries unlocked. The moment of truth. Is this gonna be more than 29 diamonds? Oh my god, it was not. This is horrible. Okay, I'm missing 4 diamonds. Surely I can find a way to get that in the next 8 hours. Surely. A brand new day just hit and I got myself another helmet for the 4th day login, but also my 3rd epic artifact. We got a bunch of purple rings. Let's see if I can use any of them on the Kale. We can. There we go. Defense, defense, HP, and attack. We're gonna go ahead and equip that immediately. The rest is Sacred Order and High Elves. I don't think that is what I'm using on any of my heroes, but I'm glad to have my very first ring on the account. I think that's pretty decent. We'll upgrade it, but only to like level 8 for now, because there's artifact event starting in the morning. Those are not the best rolls, but what I really wanted to do is unlock my masteries. I now have 806 diamonds due to the fact that it was a brand new day. And the way we're gonna approach this is we are gonna click this button, get all scrolls. We are on Kale and this is gonna be costing us 800 diamonds. That is a lot of diamonds, but everything I researched showed that this is probably the best progression skip that you should do on a brand new account, and that's why I am doing it. I clicked it. We got a bunch of scrolls, and now it is time to unlock the right things. On the offensive side of things, we want to reach War Master, and on the support side of things, we want to get all the way down here to the Master Hexer and whatnot. I'm gonna very quickly read what everything does, but I am using a cheat sheet in order to pick the correct masteries here, because I am not good enough to know this on top of my head. So we started off with crit rate buff, follow it up with some critical damage bonus, increase our damage by 5% when we attack with full HP. We heal for 5% of the damage inflicted when attacking with 50% HP or less. We also want to increase our damage inflicted to targets with less than 40% HP. We also want to increase damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. And we then want to increase the damage inflicted by this champion's default skill by 2% each time it is used during the battle. And lastly, we finish it up with War Master, which I need 6 stars to do. Okay, so I can't do that just yet. That's why we're gonna go in the support tree, get 10 accuracy, and get 20 accuracies when there's no cooldowns on the skills, even more increase on accuracy. And this is where it differs from clan boss to regular PvE. If you are doing clan boss, you take this, and if you are not, you are taking this. And I can see why that's the case. I'm going with this one. It seems a little bit better. We grab the book, we grab the sniper, and we also grab the master hexer. And the last is gonna be War Master as soon as we 6-star the Kale. The first thing I'm gonna do right now, how much time do I have? 6 hours left, well, 7 hours technically. I am going to go immediately right back to campaign and see if that was the difference between me being able to complete stage 7. So much damage. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. But maybe I can res him. Let's take a look. It's not gonna work. Oh my god, I'm so weak. Alright, we're gonna probably have to upgrade a little bit of gear. Let's try this stage 7. Maybe I can do this one. It's not looking good. I didn't play this correctly. Alright, that's 1 down. I think this is gonna be enough. I guess sometimes it takes a little bit of luck as well, so that's 3-starring that. And that actually only leaves me with the Hallowed Halls. I have to figure out a way to defeat stage 7 here. Alright, I might need to change a little bit of the gear because I just rolled the shield and it landed on double crit. 3 times crit, hold up, that's a lot better than what I was using right now. And that might push me closer to 100% crit. And I can then just play Cruel set. So I won't get the shield, but I will ignore the enemy defense. Maybe that's gonna help in this run. Yeah, I'll do it. It's not that expensive. 10,000 to replace this. 10,000 to replace that. And my critical is now exactly 100%. This is very good for the early game, I would assume. So let's give it one more shot. Is this enough? Okay, one is dead. If I don't die here, it could be huge. Let me just do this ahead of time. And then pop this. This might be the run. I just need to not die here. And there it is. It was, in fact, the run. Alright, and just like that, we have finished every single hard stage as well. And I can collect my very first sacred shard. This could make or break the account right now. And we have 6 more hours where we can click it. We are definitely going to click it. I'm not very sure how good Lausanne Clef is, but I'm going to click it and we're just gonna have to see what we get. It's 2 times chance for legendary heroes. That's when you wanna summon. I don't have too much long left. This is the 1-time click. Let's take a look. I think we have 12% chance for a legendary. It is an epic. And it is Kunoichi. Now, is this good champion? I do not know. Looking at the stats, she's fairly mediocre, so we're not gonna be too excited about her for now. But I have my other champions I want to build out first anyways, so this doesn't bother me whatsoever. I believe this is going to be the perfect place to end today's episode. If you guys enjoyed and you want to play Raid yourself, make sure you do so by downloading the game through the links in the description. Or simply scan the QR code on the screen. You will directly support me, directly support the channel, but on top of that you will receive your starter champion, Tagoar, and Ugo once you reach level 15, but also if you log in for 7 days you will also receive Alice. And do not forget to grab the Sun Wukong as well by entering the promo code Monkey King. So if you've never played Raid or if you want to join the challenge, definitely give the game a shot, and I'll see you again very soon with another Raid video. Have a good one and bye bye.